Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything about things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Timi Frank, the former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the All Progressive Congress and the chieftain of the People's Democratic Party from Niger Delta, has alleged that federal government institutions have been directed to work against Simi Fubara, the governor of Rivers State, until he succumbed to the dictates of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu or be removed from office. That's what Timi Frank is alleging. That is one of the things that have been plotted against him, that federal institutions have been directed to work against Fubara until he succumbed to the dictates of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu or be removed from office. That is as reported by the Daily Trust. Now, Timi Frank was speaking in reaction to the withholding of the Rivers State allocation by the High Court in Abuja, which directed the Central Bank of Nigeria and some other financial institutions to withhold the federal government allocation to Rivers State until Governor Simi Fubara represent the 2024 budget, which he had earlier presented to the Rivers State House of Assembly, to the Nyesom Wike led State House of Assembly led by Martin Sabeule. So Timi Frank was reacting to this and then looking at the broader issue in the reverse crisis. And he said that they will not stop until they remove Simi Fubara from office or until he defects to APC. That's Timi Frank. That's what he's alleging, that they will continue to make things difficult for him. He either succumb to the president or join the All Progressive Congress. And Timi Frank also warned against the removal of Simi Fubara from office. He said that there will be consequences. The kind of it has never been seen before if Simi Fubara is removed from office. And he said that consequences will consume the whole of Niger Delta and perhaps the nation too. And what he said and what he's claiming is not far different from what a lot of people have been saying about the consequences of not settling the reverse crisis amicably in such a way that Simi Fubara is not handicapped, in which he is not removed from office, in which he is allowed to execute his responsibility as the duly elected governor of Rivers State. And like President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said in his reaction to the Edo State governorship election, which was won by APC candidate Senator Obabolo, in his reaction while congratulating Mondo Pawolo, Senator, was that those who are not happy with the Edo State governorship election should go to court. That they should go to court. Now that is the advice that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu ought to have also given to those who want to kick out Simi Fubara from office. They should wait until 2027. so that they can kick him out. Yes, they should wait until 2027 to kick him out. But the idea of using all kinds of means to ensure that he doesn't complete his tenure is what Timi Frank and others are warning against, that there will be consequences if it's done. There are many people in River State who may not have voted for him, for Simi Fubara. But right now, they feel that since he is the one in charge, he should be allowed to perform his responsibility, his duties as governor, and should not be distracted. And if you remember, when there was nationwide protest about hunger in August, the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in a statement that was issued by Minister of Solid Minerals, Dele Aleke, Dele Aleke, while speaking, he said that those who led that protest, they want to overthrow the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And he said that they have no right to do that, which is true. Nobody has any right to overthrow any elected government in Nigeria. That's for sure. And he said that those who are not happy with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they should wait until 2027 to vote him out. That's the only democratic chance they have to show their displeasure, to vote him out in 2027. So that is the advice from the presidency to those who protested in August. I think that same advice is out for those who want to remove Fubara before he finishes his tenure in 2027. Those who are plotting to remove him from office now, through impeachment or whatever means. And if you listen to Simi Fubara, when he was celebrating 1 year of being distracted by his opponents, he said they thought that he would not even last up till now. But he has survived. It means that there had been calculated attempts to remove him from office. And Timi Frank is saying there will be consequences. Like I said, he's not the only person that have said that. Even former President Goodluck Jonathan, in a statement he issued on August 5, 2024, on the day of the local government election in River State, he said that everything should be done to resolve the crisis in River State. And he noted that River State, whatever affects River State affects the whole of Niger Delta. And he said that what is happening in River State is akin to what happened to Western region. And what he was referencing was that Western region, a crisis started in Western region in 1962. When Akintola, believing that he has federal rights because of his alliance with northern politicians, was challenging the authority of Chief Obafemi Awolowo in Western region. The issue, the problem, the crisis eventually consumed the whole of the First Republic, culminating in the 1966 coup and 1967 Civil War. So you have a situation where people are constantly reminding President Bola Ahmed Tinubu the historical context of what is playing out in River State and why he should not pretend to be neutral. He has to rein in those who has to rein in to ensure that Simi Fubara is allowed to operate as governor of the state without any distraction. And former President Goodluck Jonathan is not the first person, it's not the only person again. Because Bode George, Chief Bode George, a retired Navy general and former Vice National Chairman of the People's Democratic Party, and right now a member of the Board of Trustees of that party. He warned President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that he will be the biggest loser if this democracy collapses as a result of what is happening in Rivers State. And he also alluded to what happened in the 1960s. He made reference to the same Operation Wike, which led to the crisis in Western region that eventually consumed the First Republic. And he asked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to act. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has not acted at all. Maybe he wants the crisis in Rivers State to take its natural course. So let us be watching to see the natural course it will take. And that is what Timi Frank, in his statement, was warning, that there will be consequences, the like of which we may never have seen before. That's what he's saying. I think it's not that these people want crisis in Rivers State. It's not that they want crisis in Nigeria. These people want peace, but they cannot imagine how the president will, because of one person or the other, allow Rivers State to be passing through the kind of stress it's passing through, including the withholding of the financial resources of that state. In other words, the president is backing the suffering of Rivers State, even when the salaries were paid, even if the allocation of Rivers State, when it is being released, Rivers State, like the rest of the country, are passing through the worst economic crisis in a generation. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is sitting by and watching the thing getting worsened by the withholding of the resources of a particular state. Timi Frank is saying there will be consequences. It is that consequences that we do not want. We want these things to be resolved amicably in a democratic way. Simi Fubara has been elected the governor of Rivers State. Those who are not happy with his performance should wait until 2027 to vote him out. We don't want any kind of consequences that Timi Frank is talking about, or that Bode George is talking about, or that Goodluck Jonathan is talking about, or that even the Niger Delta Development Force, the militant group that threaten to bomb oil facilities if the allocation of Rivers State local governments are withheld. We don't want that. We want Fubara to be allowed to govern the state. We don't want to see any consequences that will disrupt the economy of Nigeria and create more hardship for Nigerian people. What we want is democracy in action, democracy to work, for Simi Fubara to be allowed to finish his tenure. And for those who are not happy with him, the godfathers, they can pick another godson in 2027 to challenge Simi Fubara, and then they can test their might, their acceptability with the people of Rivers State. That is the way to go, and that is the direction that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should champion to avoid the kinds of threats that are coming out. Because let's face the fact, when Niger Delta militants acted in 2015, 2016, they sent Nigeria to a recession under President Muhammadu Buhari. We don't want anything like that. We want peace in this country. The economy is already in a dire strait. It cannot withstand another shock like that. That's my take. I don't know what you think about the statement by Timi Frank. Do you think he's making a lot of sense, or you think that he's just talking often said that nothing will happen. Like those who are supporting Nyesom Wike, they believe that nothing will happen. They can remove Fubara, nothing will happen. What is your position on this matter? Let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.